So I just had my first $10,000 trading day with Take Profit Trader. This is actually the first $10,000 day I've had on any funded account. And this is pretty cool. I mean, as you can see, the total withdrawal balance that I have is 10,810. Let me do a quick refresh for you guys so that you know it's 100% real. I don't want you guys to think that there's any like funny business going on. So as you can see, yeah, we're up over $10,800 at the moment. And it's pretty unreal to think that you can buy an account for $200. If you use code SOA, by the way, it gives you 40% off. So it's normally supposed to be $360, but code SOA, it takes off 40%. So if you pay $200, you have the possibility of turning that into a $10,000 day. To me, that is absolutely unreal. And they also sent me this email, which is pretty cool as well. As you can see, it says, congratulations on your remarkable success and hitting the $10,000 profit milestone in a single day. It's pretty cool. If you guys don't know, on this channel, live, I'm trying to get to $50,000 per month as a day trader. So as you can see, we're already up $10,000 this month. Last month, we did $44,000. We were just shy of the $50,000 mark, but honestly, I'm not letting this get in my head. The month before it, we had 28,000, and we are on the absolute most ridiculous green streak I've ever had. I don't know when this is going to end, and I will probably make a video about when it ends, but at this point in time, guys, every single day we've had has been amazing. And I will break this all down because I don't want you guys to think that this has anything to do with the strategy. It really doesn't. Like, you guys have seen me post the same strategy over and over again on YouTube, and it's not the strategy that made me $10,000 in one day. It's not the same strategy that made me, $44,000 last month. There's three main things that I see from people that become successful as traders. And I want to make sure that I highlight all three of these things with you guys, because if you watch this entire thing, you should be able to consistently see success as a day trader. And so there's three main things that I want you to focus on within your trading. The first is going to be called calm within the storm. And if you don't know what this phrase means, it most likely means that you feel a lot of stress and anxiety when you're in your trades. And for me, guys, like you can watch me trade live, and throughout my trades, there's absolutely no points where I'm feeling like, oh my God, I have to do this. I have to do this. I have to sell because, a candle is flipped red on me. Like, at the end of the day, guys, calm within the storm is the most important thing that you have to focus on as a trader. The moment that you stop feeling this like crazy anxiety when you're in trades is the moment that trades will start to finally go your way, because you stop having like the idea of this has to go my way, and you start having the idea of accepting the fact that the market is inherently random, and sometimes, guys, it's gonna go against you. I even get lots of comments, for example, like this one, where it says that example trade I would say would fail to the upside 40 to 60% of the time. And when I see this, it really kind of confirms this idea that you guys that a lot of the traders who are trying to become successful are so obsessed with win rate. You're so obsessed with winning all the time that it causes your brain to not be calm whenever you're inside of your trades. So, for example, a trading strategy that fails 40% of the time is a very successful trading strategy. But we have it in our minds, and it's honestly due to YouTube, it's due to social media, that you have to have a 90% win rate strategy. Get over that mentality, get over that thought, because there is no such thing as a 90% win rate strategy. Even though you see me having 100% winning days, even though you guys see this win streak that I'm on, it doesn't come with no losses, right? As you can see, every single day has one loss here, 4 losses here, 1 loss here, 1 loss here. There are days, yes, where I'm having, 1 win, 1 win, 1 win, 1 win, but check it out. Like, it always comes with losses. And that's the thing, is I've accepted that fact. And so in my total trading, you can see that I have a 2R profit factor and I only have a 61% win rate. So yes, strategies fail, and that's completely okay. And that's the thing that separates me and lots of successful traders from traders that blow themselves up consistently, is if you are able to stay calm within the storm and not rely on the idea that, oh my God, this has to go my way, everything has to be 100% successful, then you will be able to have $10,000 days, because you'll be able to hold positions longer. If a trade flips red on you, you think that it's immediately a bad thing. Accept the drawdown, accept the red, and just let your positions work. Number 2, and this is in my opinion the most important thing that you have to learn, is hero trading. And if you don't know what hero trading is, I'm going to put it very simply for you. As you can see on my calendar, there's a huge difference between these 2 days. I made $10,000 on Wednesday, and then Thursday I made $817. Why is that? Why didn't I just go for another $10,000 day? Well, one main thing that happens in your brain is you have a massive day. One of the first things that you want to do is absolutely go crazy. You want to literally like oversize, you want to overdo everything. And I bet you relate to this. Drop a comment if you do relate to this, where you've had, a crazy green streak or you've had a crazy green month, and then all of a sudden you wipe everything away. And this happens to a lot of people. And so what I do to avoid this hero trading thing that happens is I try to realize that I'm not the hero. And so the next day I will size down significantly. And as you can see, right after my $10,000 day, I had a 40% win rate. That goes to show right here that even though I am very successful as a trader, and you guys know this, you guys have seen this many times, I go from having a 75% win rate to having a 40% win rate. And I knew that mentally going in. So I fixed my sizing ahead of time. And that's the one thing that people don't want to do, is they don't want to fix their sizing ahead of time because they want to make as much money as humanly possible. Well, me avoiding this hero trading is what's going to allow me to scale back into the market and have another $5,000 day, another $10,000 day. And that's exactly how you can do the same thing and avoid this concept yourself. Number 3, this is extremely important for you to understand. Numbers don't matter. Numbers are literally nothing. And like I told you guys earlier, the number on the screen doesn't feel real to me. I made $10,000 in one day with a funded account that cost me $200. But at the end of the day, that stuff doesn't matter. I can give it all back the next day and I can withdraw all my profits, sure, but I'm focused on execution. Take a look here, for example. All of my mentorship students have a one-on-one chat with me and a dedicated SOA trading journal that they can fully track everything with. And I'm actually looking at these journals and looking at these stats with them because I'm not worried about the dollar amount. And as you can see here, like these students, yes, they're making, $300 a day, $400 a day, $500 a day. They're not aiming for $10,000, $15,000 a day. There's no reason to aim for that because the number doesn't matter. Yes, I may have students that are doing $1,300 a day, $2,000 a day, whatever. But at the end of the day, whenever I'm scrolling through my students' chats, I have a one-on-one chat with every single one of them, I'm not focused on the number. Because if the moment that you focus on the number, you will start oversizing, you will start chasing the money, and you will start over leveraging because you're so caught up with this idea of I have to make $10,000 a day or $1,000 a day. Guys, $400 a day as a trader will put you into the 6 figures. So if you're trying to be successful, if you're trying to actually become a full-time day trader, stop worrying about so much money, right? I have students, check this out. I have students that literally make $100 a day. That's still $25K a year if you are able to maintain it. So do not worry about these numbers. These numbers are all arbitrary. You are in a different path from every single one of the people that is trading around you. So when you're looking at social media, it's a very different scope, right? As you can see here, for example, this student's up $4,600. This student's up $1,000. But as you can see, no matter where you're at, you have your own journey. You have your own path that you're going down. So one thing that you need to understand and get this under your head as fast as possible is the numbers are going to come. They are. But it's going to take a little bit longer, and you don't have to force it right away. And that's what led me to having a $10,000 day. And it's also what has led all of my students to being successful as well. And successful is a very arbitrary word because a lot of people consider success to be, making, let's say, for example, one of my students making $1,000 a day and another person that makes $100 a day. Some people just want to become profitable. Literally their version of success is them finally being profitable and not failing. So think about it that way. If you are trying to aim for $5,000 a day, and another guy is just trying to become profitable, those are two completely different scopes. So focus on your stats. Focus on everything that you're doing as a trader to finally push you over the edge. One main thing that you need to start focusing on the stats instead of focusing on your money is going to be a good journaling platform. Now, This isn't for sale, sadly. I do not have this journal for sale, but this is the SOA trading journal. I give it to every mentorship student that comes in, and it allows me to help track their trades and track their statistics as they are trading. So what you need to focus on is a real system that allows you to track every single statistic, your win rate, your profit factor, your discipline streak, right? Your average emotion per trade. Now, not every journal is going to be as good as mine, but as you can see, like this is a real thing that will allow you to finally push yourself over the edge. So get a good journaling platform. And of course, guys, these students that are working with me, yes, they have their own journaling platform through SOA. And so if you are interested in working with me directly one-on-one, having the ability to track all of your positions, all of your stats, then I will literally go in, look over your shoulder as you're taking your trades, and actually give you personalized feedback and advice on every single position that you take. If that's something you want and you want to work with an actual mentor, let's say you're tired of having the same exact pattern repeating over and over again, just go to this first link right here, click on it, it'll take you to my website, and inside of this website, you can actually apply for SOA. So if you get accepted, you'll get the ability to work with me directly one-on-one every single day. I would love to see you on the other side, and honestly, guys, if you want more about psychology rather than trading strategy, please drop me a comment, because I post a lot of videos on my trading strategy, but at the end of the day, guys, this is more important. The strategies work. I mean, all strategies work, but as you can see, like this student's up $10,000 for the month, and what is the first thing he focuses on is psychology. He's going to trade MNQ for the rest of the month because he already knows that like this is the easiest way to blow yourself up. So here's a video popping up on the top corner that will help you more with your psychology, because if you are genuinely trying to become successful as a trader, your psychology is the fastest way to do so. It is not your trading strategy. And guys, thank you all for watching. I hope that this video helps one of you guys. If it helps one person, I have been a successful person. So use code SOA on TPT if you want to get your accounts for 40% off. And yeah, that's all I got for you guys. I'll see you guys all in the next one. Adios, everybody. Goodbye.